Well, folks, Nick, with 6 votes, you are banished from Blood and Stone Acres. Nick, please stand in the center of my snake pit and reveal your true identity.
I think it will be very important to consider the people who put my name down as an easy vote. That doesn't quite make sense, but I think it was very easy to scapegoat, so I would just pay attention to those names. That being said, you all have chosen to banish me, and I am a faithful.
I knew it!
First one banished. Tough. Can't say I'm surprised. I felt like my arguments were pretty compelling, but at that point, my name was already being thrown around. It's a very easy gang up vote. I think it was a horrible move by the faithful strategically, but as like selfish individual play, totally made sense to vote for me because you're not going to create a new enemy if you just get Nick out.
One of the 3 of us is going to get murdered. Now they banished Nick, who is a faithful, who I knew was a faithful, and it's between Kevin and I to get murdered.
The first outlaw in the murder barn. How's it feel?
Expected, but disappointing. I think I was a little too forceful in my negotiations and it came off as like intimidating, and so that was an easy vote.
I think if I survive, I'm going to have a target on my back because everybody's going to think I'm the traitor.
I'm playing a faithful game. I'm playing a smart game. I want to find out who the faithfuls are because it's easier to find a faithful right now than it is to find a traitor.
I was a little annoyed. I think Jen said that people from the circle put my name down because of my suspicious behavior yesterday, which wasn't suspicious, because I was really sad. And I'll tell you why I was sad. I was sad because I kind of wanted to be a traitor.
Okay.
I thought I was maybe going to be a traitor.
Okay.
So I was a little disappointed not being a traitor.
Things got spicy, which was like fun because we haven't really had anything to go off of until banishment conversation started.
I didn't like seeing my name written on a board. I've got anxiety.
Were you surprised when your name was thrown around?
Shocked.
Had no clue.
Had no clue.
You feel good about the last banishment?
100% because I got Nick out. 5 years in the making and I was the final vote to get him out. It was better than Orgasmic, even if I would just vote for him every time. Because I'm like, why the fuck are people voting for Jordan, given it's the fucking New Yorkers, bitch?
There's 10 of them. That's a majority right there, and they can run this game.
We see a group of people all saying the same thing, jumping and bandwagoning together, getting on the same idea, saying the same fucking thing. Hello, are we not clocking this? Are we not going to discuss this?
I think like people just went for the easy vote, and I didn't think Nick was a traitor. But then I also didn't speak up because I didn't want my name out there, and then my name got written down anyway. So, learning experience. And I've been told that I'm gaming too much, so I'm going to be like a little bit more of a listener.
Who do you think the traitor is?
I think Jen could be a traitor.
Jen. I've heard her floating Rebecca's name to circle people and sort of doing a vice versa thing.
I'm between Chloe and Megan.
I think Richard's a traitor. I think Daniel's a traitor. And then I'm a little torn between Rebecca and Jen.
Are you nervous that you may be banished today?
I don't think there's much suspicion on me. But I don't know, because I've been throwing names out. And I'm nervous that they're going to get back to people.
I think it's Rich. I think Rich is the traitor.
I think Megan Ort is a traitor. She's quiet. She's playing a laid-back game. She's being very watchful. And I know Megan. Megan is one of my closest friends. I think she's trying not to get any attention on herself. And I think because of that, I think she might be a traitor.
Megan and Daniel are both traitors.
Okay, and why is that?
Because Megan and Daniel are both suspicious human beings.
Nick, please write down a 2-word message and put it in front of the player you wish to give it to.
So right now, I think the traitors are either Lucas, Daniel, or Megan. I'm also salty that Daniel wrote my name, and I do think a reality TV person could be a traitor. In that case, I will be saying my clue is related to Daniel Cusimano. He wrote my name after a beef from 5 years ago, and I will be doing my best to sabotage his game. I wanted to give it to Kevin, but I don't think he has enough sway to convince other people, so I want to give it to someone who can convince people during banishments. I think Rebecca threw Daniel's name out. My hint will be going to Rebecca.
First outlaw left a note for you. Please check under your picture.
Cool.
It's a 50-50 shot here. So either I'm a ghost or I get to slay for another day.
Are you leaning a certain way? Do you think it's going to be you or Patrick?
I have a 75% thought that it's going to be me.
I think if it's between Kevin and I think I'm the one that they'd want to take out most. I think they saw that I could be a pretty good player to get to the end, so I think I'm a threat.
I'll be the first trader in here. Please write the name of the player you all decided to kill and put it in my ballot box.
Okay. I know in this game that if people think that you're a faithful so much, it could bring suspicion on you. I think some people are saying Megan, and as a trader, do I think losing a trader would be horrible? No, because I think it would take the heat off a little bit.
Megan, I'm gonna jump into it. How are you feeling today?
Oh, stressed.
Tell me more.
Stressed. My friends know. They know it. And I knew they would know it. I'll go down fighting. Who's been killed?
Are you traders not talking together?
I didn't know the final verdict, and I was last in line.
How are you traders discussing who gets killed?
In the world.
Are you guys texting or just...
No, I'm texting. It's too suspicious.
I heard my name was going around. I never had a chance to find out what the context was. The conversation wasn't going anywhere, and I felt like I was like, okay, well, let's start talking about other names, but I can't bring that up without clearing myself, because then it just puts me to where people are like, is he deflecting? And I think the votes, there might be a little alliance going on, or it could have just been a bunch of stray votes that landed on me, but I do feel good. The perception I need to put out now is like, I think it's obvious I'm a faithful, and now I need a shield because I'm scared I'm going to get murdered.
Oh, jumping one more thing.
Yeah.
To the left, you see a gold chalice. The next challenge before the next competition. You and the traders must decide who to poison. Somewhere in the whiskey barn, I've hidden the gold chalice. You must take this pen and write the name of the person that you choose to poison. Players, Kevin, Patrick, and Nick were all put on trial. Nick, unfortunately, you were banished as a faithful, but that's how it goes, ain't it? In the envelope, I hold the picture of the player who is safe and has not been murdered. The player who is safe is Kevin. I'm sorry. However, you are now a ghost, and you can work for the money and also get a shield to save any faithful or trader whose game you want to support. I'll meet you guys on the patio for the next competition. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. Oh. Pity, ain't it?
Well, they got me. First out, it doesn't feel great, but I didn't make enough connections here, and everyone has a connection before here. So I was the easy vote out. Let's see how the game goes on past this, because they're gonna have to eat away at each other. I think the next move, from what I've heard, I'm sorry, Jen, I'm afraid they might be coming for you.
Welcome to your next competition, rodeo races. This competition is all about collecting money for the prize pot, while also maybe sacrificing money for a shield. This is how it works. One at a time, you will slide down the slip and slide. You have 3 teams of 6, so you'll go one at a time. On the other side down yonder are 4 different colored balls. Each ball is worth a point. Green is worth 1 point, red is worth 2 points, blue is worth 3, orange is worth 4, with orange being as far as the pavement. Understood? Your job is to slide down on the slip and slide and collect 2 balls per turn. When you get the balls, your job is to climb back through the slip and slide. Since you can't slide on the other end, you gotta crawl through it. Once you get back, you can put both balls in your bucket, adding to the prize pot. Green is 1, red is 2, blue is 3, orange is 4. While the other player is going, the next person in line must hold a plank. If you drop the plank, the other person who is sliding, their turn is void, and they must come back with no balls in their hand. Hidden in the field is also a shield. If you choose to go for a shield, it does not matter if someone drops their plank. You may pick up the shield piece, at which point you will be safe from tonight's murder. Here's how the money works. If collectively, all 3 of the teams earn 150 points or more, you will add $100 to the prize pot. Over 100 points, $75, and over 75 points, $50. And oh, there's one more thing. The team with the most points in their bucket will go to my armory. And in my armory hides a shield and 2 other special powers that can be used at tonight's banishment. Y'all have 15 minutes. Here we go. Ready? Set. Come on, get those balls, baby. Get those balls. Get those balls. 2 balls only. Only 2 balls. Only 2 balls. Keep going. Keep going. Woo! This a rodeo now, honey. Yeah, you guys got 10 minutes left. So now, if you guys think you're gonna get all the balls, now it's just a matter of who's gonna get the most points and go to the armory. Play. Start your team over. Team 2. Team 2, come back. Who's going to my armory and possibly getting the shield or 2 other powers? That shit's crazy. Great, go. There you go. Wow, that shield just waiting out there all alone. Who's gonna bring me a shield? Who is gonna bring me a shield? 5 minutes left, folks, 5 minutes. 20 seconds left. Who's going to my armory tonight? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Great job, players. Great job. Players, players, players. What a competition. Y'all are as dirty as a horse laying in mud. I have something to tell you. The shield has been found. Good to see you here.
Jackson, so good to see you.
Congratulations on the win. How's it feel?
Feels great. I'm on a winning streak with these challenges.
You sure are.
And the shields.
Maven, in my armory I have 6 boxes. 3 of the 6 contain special powers, one of those special powers being a shield. Should you pull the shield, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Should you choose any of the other 2 powers, I will explain them at the end. I would like you to walk inside, pick a box, and bring it back outside. On that spot, you will open it in front of her. So for now, please go inside my armory and choose the box.
Come on now.
Megan, there are no powers in the box, meaning you have no power, no shield or other powers. Joseph, congratulations on making it to my armory. How's it feel to be a winner, baby?
For the first time in this game, it feels good.
Joseph, unfortunately, your box is empty.
It sure is.
There are no powers or shields. However, you did still win today, so congratulations.
Spiritually, if nothing else.
Congratulations, Timothy. You have the shield, and you cannot be murdered tonight by any of the traitors.
Fantastic.
So, if everyone's telling the truth and 2 people really didn't get shit, and then Tim got something just now, that means that there's 2 things left, 1 thing with nothing. So that's a 75% chance that I'm gonna get some shit.
Congratulations, Luke. You have earned the power of the veto. The power of the veto must be used at the beginning of the banishment, to which you will stand up. If I ask anybody if they want to use a power, you will stand up and you will say, I, Luke, have the power of the veto. The power of the veto grants me access to stop someone from voting in tonight's banishment ceremony. I have chose to use the power of the veto on... What do you think about it, Jason? Congratulations, Luke. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Although you are a ghost, congratulations on winning the last competition and bringing your team to the armory. Sounds like you're a pretty loyal ghost.
Yes, sir.
Kevin, you have received nothing. No powers or shields. Patrick.
Yes, Jackson.
Congratulations, you make it to my armory.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Patrick. You have won the double vote. At the beginning of the banishment, I will ask if anyone wants to use a special power. If you choose to use the double vote, you will stand up and say, I have earned the power of the double vote, granting any person of my own choosing or myself a double vote. It'll count twice. Now use it wisely, Patrick, because numbers are not in anyone's favor right now. Howdy, players. Nick, you have been banished. Kevin, you have been murdered. Shortly, another one of y'all will be banished and join Nick as an outlaw. I will give y'all the table to discuss who you want to send home next, but before I do that, I would like to ask one simple question. Does anybody have a power that they'd like to use? Patrick, please come to the center of the snake pit and explain what power you'd like to use.
Hey y'all, my name is Patrick, and I have the power of double vote.
Whoa!
Meaning, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jackson, that my vote counts as 2.
It sure does.
So I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Jackson, I'd like to speak.
Okay.
Oh my god.
God bless America. God bless America.
I have power of veto.
Oh.
And here's the thing. I'm all about fairness, so Patrick, I am going to veto one of those extra votes so we can I think it's only fair.
Time for someone to become an outlaw. Players, the snake pit's yours.
I'm happy to go first. Okay. So I've had quite a roller coaster of morning. I have a lot of survivor's guilt. Jen. So in the pool, we were talking about how I think that, with Kevin being murdered and voting for Chloe, and me saying, like, if I got murdered, I would get a shield and get Chloe. We were all really on the same page. But then I started hearing that you had spoken to people at Blood Barn saying that you thought Chloe could be a traitor.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious as to what the change of heart was.
So I thought up until Kevin was murdered that Chloe was a traitor, but my vote this morning, I thought it was too soon because I didn't have the numbers on my side. After Kevin was murdered, I was like, yeah, I actually don't think it's Chloe. I think someone wants us to think it's Chloe.
Can I just add in that would have been really dumb for me to murder the person that voted for me and then keep my fiance in. That would be some dumb gameplay, and that's just not something that I am doing.
Yeah. And I also think we're here to hear people out and change our minds and be convinced of things. So I've been in multiple conversations today and heard multiple names, and it's just okay, what evidence do we all have against the people? Because if it's just a vibe check, it's okay, well, there's a million little vibe checks that you could take from someone.
What about the Rebecca thing? Was you Jen with?
Because you said that the circle.
Yeah, you said the circle people floated Jen.
No, I said that I had a conversation with the circle people about you. And then I told you that I was the one who had the conversation. Because they don't know you, so I brought your name up to them.
Clearly, I'm sorry.
What I heard, and I could be wrong, it could have gone through a lot of people, is initially you were an ally telling me, by the way, the circle people put your name out because of my disappointment last night. And then what I learned later was that you put my name out to begin with. And
I told you that.
But then you did tell me that you put my name out. Yeah. But initially
you
what I heard was that you said the circle
we were there
trying to get me against the circle people.
I do want to say Jen's getting a lot of heat. I don't know. If she is a traitor, it's just getting wow, what a bad traitor game for me, low key. You know what I'm saying? No offense, Diva. And if you are,
no, I just wanted to clarify what the conversation was because people were saying, no, that's not what happened.
She did own.
Right. I just don't think that's traitor behavior because what a crazy game. What a crazy traitor game you be playing, Diva. If this is how you're gonna be shaking shit up.
Yeah.
That don't make sense to me. So that's why I'm I don't know if you're getting heat or we're just really talking about you a lot. I just am not getting
I think we're just we've mentioned other names today, and so if you guys do think I'm a traitor, fine. But I've heard Rebecca's name today, I've heard Chloe's name today, I've heard Daniel's name today, I've heard
Lucas's name today, so it's like, I've heard Megan's name today, so it's like, I haven't heard my name, and no one would tell me that you're hearing my name, but I just think that a lot of people here do have opinions, because I've had conversations with almost every person. So if you have an opinion about someone whose name I just mentioned, and you have an accusation, like, I think you should speak on it. And if you think it's me, cool, write me down, whatever, I'm a faithful, but if you don't...
I mean, I'll just say, as far as the Chloe accusations, I think from the earlier conversation about this, I think Chloe is 100% a faithful. Like, I don't think her game lines up with traitor behavior at all.
Yeah.
So as far as that one, I don't think as faithfuls we should be considering it right now. I think it would be a waste of a vote.
Yeah.
Just putting that out.
For an accusation, I have a cause for concern. So my opinion on the situation, on the dynamics of the social groups that we've got going on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing the same kind of people jump up to back each other up to go against people, and this happened at the last round table as well. And it does so happen that we have a shared commonality. Raise your hand if you're from New York. We can kind of make that connection. There are some people who are backing each other up.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to clock that real quick. I'm not saying y'all are traitors. I'm just saying, is this going to be like an Ithaca versus us thing? Because I'm going to be so for real with y'all. If it is, vote me out now.
I don't think
We're not. We're not.
But also, well, okay, following up on that. You guys know each other so well. Who amongst you guys have given any traitorous behavior? Because like, I feel like the lens has been so focusing on anybody that's outside of your group. Who on the introspect in your group do you have traitorous behavior, like suspect on?
I think it depends how we define groups. Because like, in one word, like it's like Jen's not Ithaca, but her affiliation to this event is through Ithaca. Like we know her. I don't know. I think for me the most suspect thing that just happened, Megan, was you not recalling what the conversation
didn't recall
was.
that.
But I'm just saying that's the only thing that I can.
But as we were talking about it, I remembered
thing.
that Rebecca got very flustered, being like, "Oh my god, my name was said. My name was said."
Yeah.
But because it didn't clock with me as like a big thing because it was in passing. But like now that you're tying a narrative together for Jen, I see how like I remember the conversation now. I remember it.
Okay. I'm a little nervous that I told you that I wanted Patrick to be murdered because then he would play for me for shields. Like, I told you that.
I'm not suspicious of you or Patrick at all.
Right, but I'm nervous that I told you that and then you kept him in so that it's like, he can't do that for me.
Oh, that just blew my mind. No.
Okay, that's just a suspicion.
So there's a lot of work to be done. It's like we're 5 minutes into this. We basically got rid of 2 people. There are 16 of us left. And Jen, I'm sorry. I don't think you're a traitor at all. But you've created so much chaos right now that we haven't gotten any of the hard work done.
No one spoke up at the banishment. No one's speaking up. And then, yeah, there are the ancillary groups. So it's like, okay, like, are there cracks here, or are they just going to vote together? So, like, who are you thinking? Like, is it someone that you're friends with, or is it someone different?
So if that's your concern, put forward a name from Ithaca and let's diminish the odds that that's a working group.
I think I'm getting a lot of people not being cautious, which is fine. But like, I think there's a lot about Rebecca that is suspicious.
Sure. Can I?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't think I'm a traitor, and thank you for that. So for a second, I'm just going to go off of what you were saying. And I don't know who from Ithaca is a traitor. I assume someone is. I don't know. However, what I know about my friends is that like we play these games and we like to play well. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm not to call you out, Rich, but you did have a moment earlier on today where Rebecca, your name did come up. It's been coming up today. It's already been discussed. But you said it was too soon to take her out because, a number for you. I've also heard other conversations, and I believe it was Megan and, oh my god, who's the other one? I think it was you, Rebecca. And you said, in passing to her, you said, oh, well, you would know if one of our people was a traitor. So to me, this is...
I would know?
No, you said that to her. You said you would know if one of our people was a traitor. And I heard that in passing. So for me, I'm not calling out anybody who this person's a traitor, this person's a traitor. I'm just calling out a cause for concern.
Yeah, I just want to say, let's go based off of what's going on in the game. So last round, we voted out a faithful, Nick, knowing he had a great argument, he did a great job. He knows these social strategy game. Plus, let's think about it. This doesn't make sense to vote out Nick. Yet 6 people did. The other 5 who have the majority all said that they were just putting it on Jordan because they didn't know who else to vote for. But the people who vote for Nick, I asked you, why did you vote for Nick? Because if you're a traitor, you're going to vote for that person because you want to vote with the majority. Dan?
I got long, last standing beef, so whether it was the first round table or the second or the third, it was going to go down. So
honestly, that makes sense to me. Yes.
I voted for Nick as well, and I felt that at this point, we know this is a fast-paced game. I know that the intention of this game is for it to be bold, and I thought of the people in this group, Nick was one of the people who could most likely accomplish a huge double bluff or a big move, and I didn't want to be on the back foot letting a big move type player take the lead, and I felt like of the suspicions we had, that was my strongest one.
Okay, I think we need to start realistically talking about names. So, I've heard Megan's name from a few different people, and I will address you by name and ask you why you think she's a faithful or traitor, or you can come forward and give your reasons as to why you think Megan is that person, so she can defend herself. Yeah.
Something that's hard for me to read about Megan is that she's had shield this whole game.
Yeah.
So she's been she's been happy free, but I don't know if that's because she could be a traitor or she's just been shielded the entire time. So she's just feeling easy go lucky.
Yeah.
I'm a tad bit confused about why Chloe was redeemed. Because she's if she was a traitor, she's in a rock and a hard place. If she picks Kevin, then it looks like, she was just going after the guy that voted her. But if she picks Patrick, that's also sort of obvious. So I guess I'm and I think that if I was Chloe and I was a traitor, putting Patrick up for trial would potentially be a move I would make. And I think Chloe is good at these games.
Based on what I know of Chloe, I don't think she would put her number one ally immediately.
I do think I cooled on Rebecca, but I have come back up on Rebecca because I think you ran to be first in line last night at the murder barn, which sort of is suspicious if you're a traitor and you want the first.
I've been first in line for all the things.
That's true. I know, but we don't have a lot to go on, so we're trying now to give a broader view of the game. Yeah, I'm chaotic, but I'm trying to get a lot of information because I sometimes feel like other people aren't, and we can't just sit here and talk about how we have to pick someone to vote out. So if I'm the person who has the names that I can throw forward, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Players, the time for talk is over. Please write the name of the player you would like to banish. Beginning with Joe. Joe, who have you chosen to banish and why?
So I see a firm argument in not the Ithaca clump not going forward. However, this person to me has appeared the most two-faced. I've heard has floated my name. And Jen, that's why I am voting for you.
Okay.
Deanne, who have you chosen to banish and why?
I just feel again, we just didn't get anywhere. And I came here feeling like I was going to vote for Jen. And based on the Chloe and the Rebecca situations, and honestly, because Megan and Jen spent a lot of time together today in the pool, and Megan is my suspicion, as I said here, in terms of the Ithaca crowd. And so I voted for Jen because I didn't feel like we got anywhere else.
Yeah, so I feel unfortunately, we spent a lot of time talking about Jen and clearing her and not really opening up the options too much. More so just, I don't think you're a traitor.
Yeah.
I will be honest, I do think you're a bad faithful. But my vote, unfortunately, is going to go to Rebecca.
Whoa.
Jane.
I thought this person was suspicious, and then I was maybe not, and then other things came to light today, so I do think Rebecca is being suspicious. So.
Two votes Rebecca, 2 votes Jen. Chloe.
I just think you'd be so good. And I'm sorry, it's not personal, I just think you'd be really good. It's just a gut feeling. Okay?
3 votes Rebecca. Tim.
I did not want to make the same mistake this afternoon. For voting for myself, first of all. Second mistake, voting for someone that I know to be a faithful. Jen, I think I should have been faithful. So, forgive me. This was just...
Girl, what the hell is going on with your vote?
Just because I know this is going to be 1 out of 16.
Patrick!
I came in really confused. You know, Jen, I know I called you out right in the beginning, and I think I did you a disservice. It's all I have, and it's still a little sour taste in my mouth.
3 votes Jen, 3 votes Rebecca.
I came in here hearing 2 names, either Jen or Rebecca, and Diva, there's just like no fucking way it can be you. So if it ain't you and I want my vote to count, I have to vote for it.
4 votes Rebecca.
I mean, I voted for Jen before. I didn't really hear anything persuasive for anyone else. I think I would know if Rebecca was a traitor. I think I would like pick up on it. Maybe not. We did just get engaged.
This is crazy.
But because of that, I just stick with my vote. I mean, I could be wrong.
4 votes Jen, 4 votes Rebecca. Rebecca, how are you voting? 5 votes Jen.
Okay. I don't think Jen is a traitor, and I'm not hooked on Rebecca either. And I feel like someone who just feels really comfortable right now to me, and is a name that I think we should be examining, is Tim.
1 vote for Tim.
I have to vote Rebecca. I've been called out a lot by Luke, and I just feel like it's only fair if I do a little bit of a vote.
Okay. Within my heart, it's the same reason I could not vote for Nick. I knew that he was a faithful, and it would piss me off if I'm voting out a faithful. So I cannot vote out Jen. I'm so sorry, Rebecca. I have to.
Yes, there is an Ithaca vibe, and maybe I am a little not ready to believe that any of my people, I mean, they have suspicions of me, I have suspicions of them, but I'm sorry, Luke, as you were calling out our group.
Oh, your group. See what you said, your group.
But then I asked you.
Josh, currently it is 5 votes for Jen, 6 votes for Rebecca. If you vote for Jen, it will go to a tie. Josh.
Yeah.
Reveal your vote.